Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gong Show. Here's our special moment. We love having this moment. I know I definitely learned from this moment. We call it Paige's Page.
It is a very great moment, I feel, once we get the camera ready. There we go! Welcome back to Paige's Page. I want to let you know that here at Remedy Live that we offer something called Soul Medics. What's cool about Soul Medics is that you can contact them 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You can talk to them about anything that you want, whether it's a struggle or whether it's something that you want to celebrate. Whatever it is, text 313131 to Remedy and they will get a hold of you so that you can talk to them. Now, what I want to talk today about, balance. You guys in your teen adolescent years are experiencing multitude of things. That's basically what it is, right? You have school things, you have home things, you have your things, you have tons of things that are going on in your life, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. So the word balance comes to mind and you're like, seriously, how am I supposed to balance everything? But the truth is, you have to learn how to balance in order to be healthy. So some steps that you can take in order to make your life healthier is set priorities. What's important to you? Who is important to you? And why is that important? So then set those priorities in that type of way, like school, for instance. You may not like school, but you need school in order to go on to be an successful adult. That doesn't mean you got to be pulling A pluses. It just means that you need to be successful to the amount of standards that you have put towards yourself and your abilities. Secondly, is be realistic with your goals. What makes sense for you and your unique design? You have a personality, you have gifts, and you have weaknesses. All of that you have to take into account and just being realistic about your future. This also means look at your relationships. We're talking boyfriends, girlfriends. You may not be with them forever. You may not end up marrying them. So let's be wise about the amount of time and energy and effort and everything else that you're pouring into these relationships, because it may not last. So let's be realistic with that. And when your parents come to you and say, hey, you need to spend less time with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you're going to get pretty defensive. But try to take a step back and be like, you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe I am spending way too much time in that one area of my life when I could be spreading it out to other things. Learn to say no and stop being a people pleaser. This is something that we all struggle with to some degree. I know for me, it's very hard to tell someone no, especially about something that I really want to do, whether it's an extracurricular activity or it's a club in school or it's the youth group or it's the missions trip or whatever it is. All of those things are great. But when you have a season of your life where there's just too much going on, sometimes saying no is the best thing for you and the people involved in those activities. So keep in mind that you're not just saying no for you and your health, but you're also saying no so that maybe they can go on and be more successful without you. Finally, self-care. We're talking eating, sleeping, and exercise. I've pounded this onto you guys before. This is really important to keep in mind. It's hard to do because there's plenty of junk food available and tons of shows and interaction that you could be having at 1 o'clock in the morning, because that's the only time your friends are awake, right? During the summertime? No, not reality, but just be smart with some of the stuff that you're ingesting as well as what you're doing. Exercise is great for your mind and your body, and it relieves stress. So guys, again, be balanced in everything that you do, because that will bring ultimate health to you, your relationships, and just your life in general. All right, that's Paige's Page today. Take care, guys.